Hey, welcome to Bob's Barn Jamborees on this nice, sunny, dry day. I guess you haven't had an overabundance of rain. I guess looks like it's going to be another 2 weeks before I need to mow the grass. Anyway, you're going to be watching Mrs. Kate Carpenter from Marion, Indiana. It's going to be a good show. Uh, First time she's been here. Let's see, next week is going to be Leanne Whitman and Joel Palmer, Better Together from Petoskey area. Uh, let's see, if you haven't ever been here before and you need to use the restroom, don't go out behind the barn. Uh, neighbors like to take movies and they they put them on YouTube and make an ungodly amount of money off of us. Really irritating. Anyway, go out that red door you came in, up that green ramp, through that screen door, and there's a restroom on the right. And if that's full, just go down that hall on your left and keep turning left real quick down through there. And you'll see a restroom off the kitchen. So let's see, over on the right is a jar that for donations. If anybody has a mind that would like to help us keep this going for the musicians and the watchers, we don't charge people to come in and watch. We feel we have some pretty darn good acts that come in here. Anyway, we appreciate all the help that you can give us. Please turn your cell phones off. You can leave the cameras on and just take all the pictures you want. See, I think that's all I got to say, isn't it, Linda? Yep, okay. Give Miss Kate Carpenter a round of applause.
Thank you. Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Mrs. Kate. I'm from Marion, Indiana. Lived there for 3 years, and we came from Florida before that. And so tonight, don't be listening for any songs that you know, because I'm a folk singer, songwriter, and storyteller, and all the songs you're going to be hearing are ones that I wrote myself. So I'm going to start off with a little Southern tune. I met Merle and Loretta over there, and they've got a little bit of Southern drawl in their voices. So I'm going to start off with a little song called Porch Swing. Before I sing it, I would like to know if there's anybody in the audience who likes cats. Is there anybody who likes cats? Who's a cat fan? Oh, back there? Okay, could you come up here for just 1 second, please? And I'm going to let you hold the cat. Okay, this is Cecilia. Now, you can stand up here and hold it. And whenever I say cuddling with the cat, I want you to hold up the cat. When I say cuddling with the cat, I'll let everybody go, meow. Let's try that. Cuddling with the cat, meow. Now you know what to do. Okay, good. All right. Hey, Mr. Catman, what's your name? Jeff the Catman. Okay. So when we moved to this little country town of Callahan, Florida, we moved into a tumble-down parsonage. My husband is a pastor, and it wasn't the people's fault that it was a crummy little house, but the problem was that whoever built the house didn't realize the first thing you need to do when you build a house is to lay down a firm what? Foundation. Well, whoever built the house poured the concrete on a nice raked smooth piece of dirt, but they forgot to put in the rebar. Out behind the house were 2 gigantic pecan trees. As the pecan trees grew, they sent their roots out like tentacles under the house, cracking the concrete. And by the time we moved into the house, the concrete blocks were so far apart that the cockroaches could run in and out singing songs and holding hands. It was not too cool. I said, what am I going to do? I've got to get this place tight, get the snakes and keep the snakes and the cockroaches out. So I got some steel wool and kept cleaning and scrubbing and putting in all the cracks, and I was lonely. I didn't have any friends. So one day I decided to take a walk to see who I could see and to meet who I could meet. And I walked out my back door and met my closest neighbor right across the back fence. She had big brown eyes and a friendly looking face, and I said to her, "Good morning, ma'am." And she looked at me with those big brown eyes and she said to me, I said, well, maybe I better go a little bit further and see if I can meet a real person. So a little ways down, I go down and see this friendly looking house. You say, Mrs. Kate, what does a friendly looking house look like? This one had a big wide front porch, several rocking chairs, and on the left-hand side there was a porch swing. I said, how cool is that, a porch swing? Where I grew up in Southern California, nobody had porch swings. And I'm getting close to the house, peering through the dirty old screen, and I can see this little old lady sitting on the front porch, and she's beckoning to me with her bony little old arm. Come up, come up. So I walked up the curvy sidewalk, and she opened the screen door. And she said, hello. And I said, hello, my name is Kate Carpenter. I'm the new preacher's wife down the road. She said, well, hello, come on in. And so she invited me to sit on her porch swing. And she began to tell me stories of how she and her husband built that house and how they'd lived there in over 70 years. And she was just an amazing lady. She became my very first friend. So I wrote a song for her called Porch Swing. And of course, it has a cat in it. So whenever I get to the part where I say cuddling with the cat, you guys are going to say, very good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the words of the chorus, and I'd like you to repeat them after me. Let's give it a try. Sitting on the porch swing, chewing on the fat, passing time of day, cuddling with the cat. Say, I don't want to hurry, 'cause sitting here with you, why, it's the most important thing I've got to do. Sitting on the porch swing, chewing on the fat, passing time of day, cuddling with the cat. That was lame. I don't want to hurry, 'cause sitting here with you, why, it's the most important thing I got to do. Well, living in the city, you never got to taste the pleasures of the slow life swallowed up in haste. Jumping in the car and running place to place, living in the fast lane, keeping up the pace. But now I'm sitting on the porch swing, chewing on the fat, passing time of day, cuddling with the cat. I don't want to hurry, 'cause sitting here with you, why, it's the most important thing I got to do. Well, moving to the country, it was pretty wise. Made me stop and think and finally realize it's time to put my feet up, gaze into your smile, study all the wrinkles, soaking up your style. While I watch you sitting on the porch swing, chewing on the fat, passing time of day, cuddling with the cat. I don't want to hurry, 'cause sitting here with you, why, it's the most important thing I got to do. Well, sometimes I ask God what I'm supposed to do. The day's work is done and the supper dish is too. Well, hear his friendly voice say, walk on down the road, visit with your neighbor, lighten up her load. Just do some sitting on the porch swing, chewing on the fat, passing time of day, cuddling with the cat. I don't want to hurry, 'cause sitting here with you, why, it's the most important thing I got to do. Well, if I ever move back into the town, hope that I'll remember everything I found. Well, sitting on the porch swing, sun is sinking low, listen to your heartbeat, steady now and slow, while we're just... Now this is your last chance, y'all, so this time I want you to sing with real fine country twang. Here we go. Sitting on the porch swing, chewing on the fat, passing time of day, cuddling with the cat. I don't want to hurry, 'cause sitting here with you, why, it's the most important thing I got to do. Oh, it's the most important thing I've got to